If you are a science stream student in the CBSE board, then you may have to study subjects like physics, chemistry, biology, and so on. And these subjects will have practical as one of the most important component, right? So you have 70 marks for theory and 30 marks for practicals. Now, how do you perform well in these practicals if you don't do these practical experiments during this COVID-19, right? So during COVID-19, a lot of schools are not open, so you cannot go to these laboratories and do these practical experiments, especially in physics, right? Where you have to go ahead and do a variety of experiments. And in chemistry, you have to smell these, different chemicals in order to know the reaction, right? So if you are not able to do these practical experiments during this COVID-19, the CBSE has finally come up with a solution. That is, it has collaborated with Olabs to help you learn all these practical experiments very easily, okay? So let me show you that. So right now, the Times of India article, Olabs to help CBSE students perform science experiments virtually, right? So you cannot go to the school and perform these experiments. So you have to sit at home and do these experiments. So CBSE has solved this problem by Olabs. So let's read this article. So while online education has help schools maintain learning continuously in some form or the other, students are missing out on practical hands-on experiments. So you are missing out on the practical aspects. Why? Due to this COVID-19. So how to solve this problem? To address this problem, CBSE has put a renewed focus on Olabs or online labs that was launched in 2015, but it didn't actually receive much attention from teachers or students. But right now, it is going to be helpful. So what is this Olabs? So let me talk about Olabs. So Olabs was launched a few years back and as an assistive tool for our teachers, but in this pandemic, it's providing to be more important resource to ensure that students do not have to skip practical learning. So the training is to increase awareness of this platform among educators, how they can best use with daily classes. So this director of training and skills education, CBSE, has told us. And also practicals carry 30 marks, right? So that's what it's talking about with board exams. And that's why students are missing out on these practical portions. And hence, Olabs for classes 9 to 12 can conduct experiments in physics, chemistry, biology, as well as mathematics. So the platform provides detailed experiments wherein students can first read the theory, important to conduct the practicals, and go on to the steps to conduct the practical for the same. So you are doing the experiments virtually, right? How do you do that? It's by using this platform. So this platform provides all the resources for you to do that virtually. So all these experiments for physics, biology, chemistry, everything is done virtually, and you can go ahead and do that. The e-experiments let students stimulate. So you will be stimulating the practical similar to the physics lab, says the teacher. Though there are some limitations with the experiments, right? You will not be able to have a physical interaction with the materials, but then you will be able to do all these titration experiment for chemistry. You have to use your sensory organs to identify the compounds in chemistry, right? So that can also be possible in this platform. So that's the benefit. So it will not benefit everybody, but only for several state interventions, including educational channels, radio programs, and podcasts are helping students learn where regular online classes are not possible. So online classes are not possible, then they could not do that. But where educators are able to share the important information through WhatsApp, through social media platforms, it's possible for them to do that. So that's why CBSE has introduced this. So when you go to the website Olabs.CBSE.edu.in, you will have this basic information. So it's funded by MEITY, which is Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. So you have all this information here: physics, chemistry, biology, maths, English. So you can visit this website. So this has detailed information regarding the Olabs, which is launched by the CBSE board for, it contains NCERT, CBSE, or state board syllabus. So all these experiments are very important. So Olabs is based on the idea that lab experiments can be taught using the internet more efficiently and less expensively. So that's why it's there. So you can also put your feedback here, and for example, let me go to physics. So in physics, you have all these different experiments, right? Ohm's law and resistance, potentiometer, internal resistance of a cell, potentiometer, comparison of EMF, and so on. So all of these for class 11 and class 12 is there. So you can go ahead and learn class 10, class 9. So starting from class 9 until class 12, it's there, okay? And then you also have to go to chemistry. Let me go ahead and pop up that. So we have chemistry. So determination of EMF of a cell, determination of concentration of KMnO2, KMnO4 solution, kinetic study of reaction between iodide ions and hydrogen peroxide. So that's also given here. So class 11, similarly, melting point of an organic compound. So all these chemical compounds, experiments related to that is given here from class 9 to 12. So you can go ahead and refer them and learn from that, okay? So it's a very good resource. And also biology, you can go to the section, study of pollen germination, study of turbidity, pH, and microbial persistence in water, study of physical properties of soil, that's also very important. And when it comes to class 9 to 12, all of these experiments are given. So you can go to your favorite subject and study. It has physics, chemistry, biology, maths, and English, right? You can also watch this video. It has a detailed video, which has explanation of all of these different concepts, right? So you just have to go through this video and watch this video, which will have all this information regarding this Olabs, okay? A new way to sharpen your English skills. So everything is given here. You just have to visit this website, olabs.edu.in, to get the latest information regarding that. So this is what CBSE has launched, this amazing initiative, which has popped up now. Even though it was launched in 2015, it is right now blooming, and you can go ahead and make use of this opportunity to learn all these practical experiments for the CBSE board examination, which will be very useful for preparing yourself for all the practical experiments and scoring 30 out of 30 marks in the CBSE board examination.